this is Armin. Welcome back. Today I have a bow which was sent to me for evaluation, not for doing a review. So I just go through it, what I would usually do in an evaluation process, not as a review. It's from Hard.core.bows. It's the Asiatic style takedown bow, Black Rider number 3. What you always get from Hard.core.bows from Wolfgang is this nice information about the bow. You know, you see here the throw curve already, 4-stroke curve, and then speed measured, how he did it. And the length is 1.26 meters. String is 652 Spectra. Brace height 17 centimeters, throw weight, and so on. So at 28 it's 31 pounds, at 34 it's 42 pounds, max is 35 inches. I need to see if I have lightweight long enough arrows for that, because minimum grain per pound is 8. And on the back you see how to string, how to use and whatever. This is very nice. Then he included some information for me for the evaluation process. So he said that from 28 to 34, this bow delivers, and it's not a peniscope bow, delivers a very good performance. There we go, here we go, what we see. So this is information from me for the evaluation process. Then he sent me 3 arrows which I can test with it. They are 350 grain. Yeah, 355. So he always writes the length and the spine and the weight and the FOC. For some this is still important. Good. I have a few own arrows. They are a little bit more lighted but too short. I need to see that I find longer ones than so. What do we get? You get a sleeve and you get this package, and you see the arrow already, and this is made. Wolfgang is a biker and he was always looking for a short takedown bow which he can put in his backpack and take on his bike for a ride and then shoot somewhere. And that's the whole idea behind it. Nothing serious, it's just now I need to see that I get it packed like this again afterwards. I most probably will fail, but we will see. So here we have the leather through it. Really nice made, so nothing to complain here. See, so this is tied down here. Zack, zack. And then what you get is, wait a second, I need to see that I do this right. Oh, it's Tado. He ties up this arrow here, okay. Oi, oi, oi. Wolfgang, I'm not sure if I can pack it again like this, but you forgive me. But it's interesting. So you see now, what you see now is here you have this leather strap, which is still stuck to this arrow here. Okay, I see why. Then you have a handle. It's made out of high quality steel. There's some special leather grip to it. We have a very narrow arrow pass, and this back of the handle is made for the horse archers, that they can hold the arrows here. You get his nice version of takedown arrows. Look at this. It's pretty cool. But of course this bow is not on the market yet. It's a prototype and it's now biking season, so he has no time anyway to make bows. He makes bows in very small quantities, so if you want one, just write to him and it might take a while or he will not make it. So this is just how it is. I always try to force him to do a little small production line, but what can I do? This is the HK332, and there you see the logo and everything. Then he makes here some, looks like some leather or something. He tapes it for these Kashai or Nemeti style archers who pull the arrow so that they don't stick on the bow. You have nice little string bridges, and even here little really nice. So, and even now the sears, or not sears but recurves, tips, very thin, very nice and refined. Very good. So I guess this is then the upper one. And even here from the first one to this iteration, it's now so nice and easy to take them in and out. Very nice. And this one the same. See, there's not this hard work like we had in the beginning. Here you have again written the stats. And what he did now is he put now a rubber sleeve underneath the knocking point, so he knocks now from above like many horse archers do, and he made this rubber thingy that you directly have a protection for your thumb. So we don't need the leather anymore. We need you, yes, of course. So the length knock to knock, pretty bow. And of course, Ronald, the designs will always at the end look kind of like similar, because this is what physics will get you. And he has this program, a 3D program, where he can design the bow already on the computer, 53 and a half. 53.5 inches from knock to knock, where he designs on the computer. And of course at the end, if you look for performance and long draw weight in a short bow, you end up with these designs. What he did here is, to show you a close-up, you see this little metal ridge here? This is, so to say, your arrow pass. When you do hard draw or something, then you have here this little metal ridge, and here, very nice detail, I like. So, and then you see the whole design of this bow. Pretty. So I told you everything. We have 42 pounds at 34, max draw is 35, the bow weighs around half a kilo. And he made already speed measurements from 190 foot to 210 foot per second, 8 grams per pound. So you can still twist the string a little if you want to. The bottom tip is rounded for horse archers, so you don't, hurt your horse. The top part is pointy. Then he made, you can adjust the bracelet a little if you shoot 3-finger or thumb or Slavic or what have you. So a lot of thought went into it already, but for me it's now just how does the bow feel? How does it vibrate? Do I have hand choke and whatever? The handle, I have to admit, is really, really nice. He included some arrows with his own made nocks now. They look a little like the Vermilion nocks, but they are way smaller and more lightweight. Wait a minute, you see that you get the, like this maybe, smaller and more lightweight. Let me see how this works. Oh, this is actually the normal Vermil versus the hardcore bow nock. You see the difference? Yep. Good, now let's shoot. As you know me, I still string upper loop in the bow. I still string this way, even if it's recommended any other way. Or you use a string arrow or what have you. So here you have a little loopy, you need to grab it. On the bottom one it's nice and easy. In the string bridge, let go. So stringing, easy peasy. Stringing was really easy, and obviously the bow is straight. I mean, I know Wolfgang's bows, I had now a few, the honor to shoot a few of them. Bracehead most probably is right too. What did he say, 17 centimeters or something? 17 and a half, just fine. And you hear already that there is music in the house. Nice. So the draw. Not sure if I draw now long enough, but here is, so until the string comes off the string bridges, and then still a little more, but then back there, easy, 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 easy. So this is my whatever, 33 maybe. String angle is still totally fine. So how you can make a short bow like this with a long draw like this. So even if you want, even here, 28 inches or whatever your Slavic, so horse archers and what have you, really nice. So, and it's nice that you have directly Of course, you can remove it if you don't like it. You can push it down or something. But I think it's a nice addition. I just need to get used to knock from above. But the horse arches do it, so I can do it too, I guess. So let's see what it does. What the fuck? That was too high. Okay, I will get there. Yeah. Nice. Not loud. I should one time the takedown error. Goes too high again. A little stiffer. And I shoot one of mine. They are a little more lightweight, but not that long. Only 32 inches. So there is, you feel a short moment of zen, but not much. And for the rest, you don't have hand shock, or even with these string bridges, I don't feel anything. There is nothing wibbly, wobbly, something, and even here, nothing. So you get here almost no vertical, how did I call it? Stability something. Fast, silent, accurate. Wolfgang. So far, totally no complaints. This bow is just performing. Wow. So put now another target because these errors are so hard to get out of my normal target. The draw is excellent. He is looking for the eierlegende Wollmilchsau. I don't know if there's an English interpretation for that. And this is really darn close to that. If I remember the first version compared to this one, holy moly. What you will ask yourself and what I ask myself, the Chaussurian and the hard.core bows. So I'll look at them just in case you think they are similar. So we have here, if I put the strings together like this, and you see it maybe a little closer. So you see the Chaussurian is shorter. At the end, the sear or the recurve angle is a little, it's kind of like the same. You have here just a different middle section where the Chaussurian goes here a bit further back and then has a longer recurve part here. And this one is a little more smooth. Width, almost identical. I mean, of course, at the end, as said, you end up with something like this. A big difference is here in the tip design. That you have here, of course, just a regular recurve tip, and here you still have kind of like a sear with these ridge here, and then you have a smaller string bridge and string bridge of the, it's not higher, it's quite similar from depth. When you see where the string rests, we only have, it looks higher because you have this bigger V shape here. So, but yeah, can I say? Let's shoot one Oh, there's no thumb protection on it. Just really a nice bow. Oh, goes to the right now. Oh, center shot. Yeah, a little more room to it. But even here is nothing wobbly. But in this direction, vertical stability of this one is a little less than here. There's almost nothing moving. So here the deformation is very minuscule, but I said I will do maybe a video about this. But of course, Chosurin you can have, it's, I don't know, 350, 400 US dollars. This one you can't have, maybe 3, 4, 5 a year, and it might be at least double the price. But take down small. So you saw the poundages. These arrows are 350 grain. And I don't know. Let's see what I get out of it. How I shoot. A bit too close here, maybe. So knocking from above. 212. And easy. It's not that the bow needs to force himself to do that. 213. 212. So what I get in my draw with these arrows in the draw length I achieve. These are just 20 grain more lightweight, so, but shorter. Yeah, 203, shorter. Yeah. I only can, wait a sec. Oh, and unpredictable, no good arrows, wait a sec. These are the Tokala long in 35 inches, and they're 410. See now how far I can draw back. $192, they're too heavy. But it's tricky to get long arrows which are lightweight enough. But the draw, 193 with 410 grain arrows, right? 206. Beast. But it doesn't feel like. It feels easy going, and this is amazes me. The draw is just easy, but then kicks out the arrows. It's nice, very nice. So now, of course, you can shoot this bow with your 3-finger technique and horse archer style and what have you. No problem. This bow is made for Slavic fast shooting. Oh, too high. And of course, it's made for me. And the nocks, really nice. Wolfgang, nice made. This is just mine. What can I do? I'm not a Slavic and not a 3-finger shooter. The only thing, of course, with 3D printed nocks, they're a little brittle. This one just broke off. So I have 2 arrows left to shoot now. This is Manju feeling without Manju kick. It's just, and a little bit of katra goes a long way. This bow is incredible. So Wolfgang, for me personally, no need to change anything. I dig this, it's fine, though I don't need to even have a protection on it. Saves me even one more item when I'm on the go. I like this idea here, with the metal inlay here and here. So if you do katra, it goes over this little small metal, which less friction, very nice. So I have nothing to add to this bow. There's just, what could you leave away from the bow. I understand that you do this for the Zuppel shooters. I understand that you did this for, you know, for this kind of like, but it's quite high up. So I saw no, this one is leather. So most probably you get poked here when you do this fiddle through and then shoot, what have you. But not me. This bow is, I would almost say, perfect. Nothing to add. I send it back to you, but you can send it back to me if you don't know what to do with it. It's just, you need to control the bow properly, but the handle is made that you press your fingers a little against it, you know exactly what the bow is doing. And then of course you can add your index finger if you want to, for more wrist stability. Center shot. This is little things here at the end, little things that matter. I like the simple black design. It's just me, unobtrusive, but still has this little nice decorational elements. Has a groove here where the string runs. The tip is, I mean, look at this compared to my dirty finger. Minuscule, but works. You see that? My finger is way thicker than this thin element here, and it handles all the stress. So the internal layering of this one is really, really good. So here, nothing. Here, nice. And here, very nice, but not wobbly because no weight there. And in this direction, his bow is just a brutal stick though. So there's nothing torque resistant, so you can do your katra and what have you. I need to shoot 2 more times just to see how my way of katra works with this bow. If it does any harm to the bow, if you can string twist or torque the bow even a little bit like a Korean. Let's see if this should work. Yeah, you saw that little motion. Now it starts raining. I need to stop. Wolfgang, this bow is perfect for me. Your mileage out there may vary, but this one for me is just, of course, it's not the real Asiatic bow. It's an Asiatic style bow for the shooting techniques, but of course here the sear is missing the non-bending part. This is more like a recurve bow, but on the other side you get a draw until here in a short bow, which you otherwise 35.5 inches or 36 inches, I think. Almost. This one is, I didn't write anything here. Yeah, oh, this is 410. Okay, I said so before. This is just hilarious. Even these heavy arrows, and they have impact, I just couldn't get them out of the target. This is still fast enough, and with this weight of the arrows. And you always finish with a center shot in the center of the center. Holy moly, Wolfgang, what can I say? You knew why you sent me the bow, because I have nothing to add, no criticism, nothing. It's an amazing bow. Everything done right. But of course, you can't have it right now. So Wolfgang, I will put your email in the video description, and people will bombard you with emails that they want to have this bow. Then don't send it to me. And see, 4 small fletchings, that's all you need, and you don't have to worry about your wood feather if you care about these things. And white arrows are always nice because you see them nicer flying. So this bow is uncomplicated. It just does the job, but in a way, holy moly. I need to stop now because It starts raining. Wolfgang, thank you very much for sending it to me. I have nothing to add to this bow. This is perfect. Takedown bow Black Rider number 3 from Hard.core bows. Yes. And you see the draw curve is, and it feels like this. First it's a little hard, then it's easy, 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 and then 28 you feel it, but then it goes almost linear. You see that there is no really, it's nice and smooth up there to 33, 34. And he managed with 8.5 grain, 210 foot per second. I did 212 with your own arrows, Wolfgang. This is crazy. Thank you for watching. Check out on the website, online shop and courses and what have you. And check out the tax system. It's now running. We get now more and more subscriptions from all over the planet. Very nice to see that. And the feedback is very positive too. So works well. And now I have to stop. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.